Hello everybody, Brian Redgrave here with a new video, a new unboxing of a new release. I'm not sure if this came out yesterday, the day before yesterday, but mine's arrived today. And it's the brand new Friday the 13th complete collection Blu-ray. Now, if this is the first you've heard of it, it might be because we've already had a complete collection of Blu-ray before. So it's nothing new technically. So let's just open this bad boy up. Friday the 13th. Complete Blu-ray collection. The second time. If you already own the first one, who knows? Maybe you didn't buy this. Maybe you don't own the first one. You bought this. Maybe you're like my buddy Victor and own both. And bought it anyway. You already own one. I would never do such a thing. I did. Here we go. First things first. I love this art. I just love it. All the Jasons. Sorry about that. All the Jasons are here. All the movies. And we'll take this little paper out, see if we got anything. And the art, there's more. We got part 2, and we got Jason's mom's head on the other side. The little sticky paper that tells you, what it brings for special. I'm going to be showing this off, and then I'm going to be comparing it to the other collection they released back in 2013. So overall, the package is beautiful. I will say that. Nothing special at the bottom. Something I like is they individually have a case for all of them. So let's get this started. We got Friday the 13th, part 1. The well-known art at this point. Interesting. 2 disc. Oh, that's because we get the movie theater version and the uncut version. That's actually, I think, different from the other release. And I think that's interesting. Flip covers. You actually get to pick what version do you want for your cover. That's really, really neat. Or is it because one's uncut? No, they're the same thing. Yeah, you get to pick what cover you want. I actually think I like this one a little bit more. But I'll swap it out later. We ain't got time for that right now. Let's put this bad boy back up. That's part 1. We got part 2. The body count continues. Now this is just a single disc. But interesting, this also has a flip cover to it. So I guess they all do have this. That's actually neat. You get to pick what cover you want. Part 2. One of the rare cases where I think I actually like the sequel a bit more than the original. I love part 2 more than part 1. Part 1's a classic, but don't get it fucked up. We got part 3 in 3D. So apparently the 3D was completely redone here, from what I read, into actual 3D and not that crappy old school 3D. See, another one, another different cover. I actually think this one's really cool. Yeah, that one's badass. I might be flipping some of these up myself. Let me know if you guys bought this, or if you didn't, why? Do you already own the first complete Blu-ray collection? The Final Chapter, Part 4. Now, this is actually one of my personal favorites. It's not my favorite, but maybe it's number 2. Maybe number 2. Maybe even number 1. Single disc. Now let's look at the flip cover for this. This one's pretty basic. I actually prefer the main cover to the flip cover. 3 times before you have felt the terror. Yes, well, not really, because Jason's not really a part of part 1. I mean, just the ending. Spoilers for like a 40-year-old movie at this point. A New Beginning, part 5. Now this one gets a lot of hate. A lot of hate. This is an interesting cover, to say the least. Now let's see. This one's pretty basic too. I actually prefer the main cover. But hey, the option's there. You flip it if you want to flip it. If you want to keep the one they first gave us. Now this is actually my personal favorite. Part 6, Jason Lives. The one that brought Jason back. Because, you know, he was actually dead at the end of part 4. Interesting. This one has a flip art, but no description of the movie. It's just one big art from the movie. That's interesting. That doesn't go with the rest. If you wanted to flip all of them, now this one wouldn't really match. Has no description in the back like the other ones do. Why did they do that? The New Blood. This one also gets a lot of hate. Carrie-ish versus Jason. But I think this is a really good movie. And I will say, this probably has the coolest looking Jason. And it was the first movie with Kane Hodder. That's awesome. But now this is like part 6. It's just one big art description. Interesting, The New Blood. Now, I really like this next one, even though a lot of people don't like it. Part 8, Jason Takes Manhattan. Jason goes to New York. New York has a new problem. I really love this one. I get the whole, he's only in New York for like 15 minutes of the movie, 20 minutes, whatever it is. But I loved it. Even when the movie's on the ship, I thought it was great. The kills in this movie were great. He has a high kill count in this one. The worst of them all. To me, this ain't even good. This is true garbage. Jason Goes to Hell, The Final Friday. This, to me, is beyond trash. Box art is cool. It'll fool you. But this movie is absolute trash. And we got the movie theater version and the unrated version. Again, I think that's different. We'll take a look at the other one. So we got 2 discs. And here's the thing. We actually... Wait a minute. We pretty much have the same art. Either way. It's just the back explanation is actually different. So yes, we're back to having descriptions of the movie. That doesn't really go, guys. Either do it for all, don't do it at all. Yeah, this shit is trash. This one gets a lot of hate. And it's not that it's great, but I actually enjoy it. Jason X. Jason Goes to Outer Space. And, well, yes, the movie's not great, because it's not. I really like it. I really like Uber Jason, Jason X, Machine Jason, whatever you want to call them. Whatever you want to call them, but I actually enjoyed it. I actually wish, you know, they would have released them for the Friday the 13th game. They never did. So, that kind of sucked. And like I said, there's some creative kills in here. It's a little corny. But out of everybody who's gone to space, Leprechaun, Pinhead, I thought Jason had the best outing out of all of them. A personal favorite of mine, Freddie versus Jason. Fun fact, Freddie's my favorite slasher. Not Jason. Jason's my second favorite slasher. Not the first. Let's single disc. Now this is a cool flip art. Versus. That's a cool card. I am saddened that we never got a sequel to this. We got a sequel to Alien vs. Predator, but somehow we didn't get a sequel to this. I will never, ever understand that. I mean, AVP was good. I like it, but part 2, not so good. Another one that gets a lot of hate, but is actually one of my personal favorites. Friday the 13th, the reboot. It's not a remake. I hate people say it's a remake. It's not a remake. A reboot. I actually really, really enjoy this one. I really, really do. The killer cut. And flip side. Oh yeah. I really, really do dig this. I really like this. It has every movie separately in their own case. Interestingly, they don't say Blu-ray anywhere, and I might go into details as to why. Because there's more. Friday the 13th collection bonus material with a bunch of special features. Now, okay, there's actually 2 discs to this. My big question is, there you go, part 1. My big question is, are these the same special features that are in the killer DVD bonus of the other collection? Or they're new, or they're the same, some new, some the same? That's a good question. And we got a book. The other one brought a book as well. So I guess now I have 2 Friday books. I guess this is talking about the development. Yeah, that's not the story of the movies. Yeah, it's the development of the movies and what went behind the scenes. Just some images, as you can see. So, that is pretty much everything in the box. The box is now empty. Nada. But yeah, I love this box art. That is just fantastic. Beautiful. I believe people who got it from the company name Screen Factory got a poster out of it. Damn bastards. See, Blu-ray. Now, here's what's interesting about this whole thing. Why I don't think they say Blu-ray in the case. Part 1, Part 2, Part 3, and Part 4 got brand new 4K scans according to this. And then Jason Goes to Hell has a 2K scan. So that's all good and dandy and all, but I have to ask, since we already had a Friday collection on Blu-ray, why didn't they just release this as a 4K collection and just release all of them in 4K? I mean, they're literally all on Blu-ray already. But anyway, that's the collection. There's a bunch of special features according to this, which are new to this version. They got new audio commentaries, new interviews, new location featurettes, and the new 60-page booklet with a new essay. Everything else doesn't say new anymore. See, the stuff here says new in the corner. I think you know what's new. So I guess what doesn't say new, it might be in this other version. Might be. I don't actually know that for sure. I guess I'll know soon enough when I actually put these bad boys on. So that's all of them in their own separate beautiful cases. Now I got this from Amazon for $137. After I bought it, I seen Best Buy had it for $120. Good job, guys. Thanks. My personal favorite, Part 6. Underappreciated Part 5. I mean, I know what my second favorite. I know why it gets hate, but it's not the worst thing ever. It really isn't. So that's it. That's the brand new Friday the 13th Blu-ray collection. But Blu-ray, because I guess some of them got 4K scans, some got 2K scans. So I guess it's not really the same as this. If you've never seen this before, I'm going to do a quick unboxing. Not really unboxing. I've had this for years since it came out. A quick showing of what this brings in case you haven't seen it. If you've already seen this and don't want to see it, you want to kick off the video, thanks. Thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe. Have a good day. If you've never seen this, or if you want to see how it stacks up compared to the new one, or which I think is better, keep on watching. Thanks. So this is the other one. This is the old one. This is actually like a steel case, tin, whatever you want to say it is. Now let's open this bad boy up and see what this one brings. I mean, I already know what it brings. I've had it for years, like I said. So this actually has a few things in here. Alright. First of all, get this little patch. Still sealed. I don't plan on opening this ever. I don't plan on putting it. But if you want to pretend you work for Camp Crystal Lake, you're a counselor, go right ahead. The collection digital, this is expired, so the code don't matter. I never even used the code. I never used codes. The complete movie history, or the complete history of Friday the 13th, Crystal Lake Memories. This is the book this version brought. So I brought a book as well. Now, it doesn't seem to be as detailed as that one. That's 60 pages versus 40. So 20 more pages. And them pages are loaded with information versus here. You got space, you got more pictures. Not every page goes into like detail. So I guess if you want to read the book, this would be the way to go. But yeah, so I'm not going to go through all these. So you do get your own book there. 3D glasses for part 3. Also sealed. I don't ever plan on opening these. But again, this seems to be the old version of the 3D. According to this, which is in the back of the paper, part 3 got a brand new transfer. It says right there. New transfer of the 3D version of part 3. So you got the glasses and the way the movies come. So you get this. You all know this line from part 1. And all of them coming like this. This is the way this brings them. Which is what I like about this. Literally all the movies come in a separate page. We got part 1. We got part 2. Part 3. The old 3D version of part 3. Part 4. Is it 4? We're 4? Yes, we are. And then we got 5 and 6 because they started sharing discs from here on. So 5 and 6 are in one disc. 6 and no, I said 5 and 6. Sorry, 7 and 8 are in another disc. 9 and 10 and another disc. Freddie vs. Jason is his own disc. I fucking love that right there. I was cheering for Freddie the whole time. That's its own disc. And a killer DVD bonus. Here, this brings 2 discs of bonus. But this is DVD bonus, not a Blu-ray. And that's that. That's the original complete collection of Friday. That's just where it all goes. So they got, now we got 2 collections of Friday on Blu-ray. Some of them I guess are 4K, 2K. I don't, my problem with this is I don't see, if we had this, why not release them all in 4K on this? But if you don't have either one, I mean, I haven't seen this one in stores anymore. I don't think they make them anymore, but I'm pretty sure. I mean, I don't know if eBay sells them at high prices. So I don't know. I wouldn't know. I've owned this for so long that I don't know. So you have to tell me on that. But personally, you could go with either or. what I love about this one is that they're all in their own disc versus, the first four have their own disc, and then it's like that the other half are in share one disc. So that's really your call. I actually love the box set to this more. I love the art versus just Jason from Jason Goes to Hell, the worst possible Jason ever. The movie. He actually looks kind of cool. But the box art of this, I think, is cooler. The book to this is cooler. The fact that it brings all of them in their own case is better. But I do love that this one brings all of them in a little book. Just insert the disc. So you could go with either or. If you can find this is actually a nice one to have. Like I said, it's a little tin metal box. I love it. See me? Victor was sick enough to, throw me into it. I wasn't sure about it, and then he pushed me. That's what he does. He pushes people. Yeah, that's what he does. And trolling. Victor's the guy I play with, Dante. So, shout out to him. So that's it. That's the brand new Friday the 13th Deluxe Edition. I guess that's what it's called, according to this. Friday the 13th Collection Deluxe Edition. And this is just Friday the 13th Completed Collection, 12 Films of Terror. Interestingly, though, this one says, the old one, 12 movies on 9 Blu-ray, or 9 discs. And this one says, I know I said it in here somewhere, all 12 films on 16 discs, and that's because of what I told you. Here they all get their own thing. So that's it. That's Friday 13th Collection Deluxe Edition, and the original Friday 13th Blu-ray collection. Let me know which one you actually like more. Do you own both like me? Do you own just the old one? Do you own just the new one? Do you own neither? Why not? Let me know in the comments. This has been Brian Redgrave. Comment, like, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think of Friday the 13th. Which is your favorite Friday the 13th? Let me know in the comments. I told you, mine is part 6. This has been Brian Redgrave. Redgrave and Jason out.